Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I got on a little bit early just to make sure I have everything going great. Hi, Bev. Thank you for joining. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hi, Bev. Hi, Carla and Carol. Hi. It says and two other people, but it doesn't tell me who other people are. Hi, guys. How are you? Can you believe it's time for the last session already? Oh, I forgot to put my extra light on. Let me quick put that on. Make sure I get it in the right spot so I don't turn it off or anything. I'm too happy that it's going good. Woohoo! Knock on wood. Hi, Carla. I'm just moving my oh, you know what? I bet if I did. Here, let's take off the plastic off the front. There. Now it won't glare. I'm glad, Carla, you like it. This has been fun. I've had a lot of fun doing that. It's so funny. Every time I put my phone in there, it's like I have to move stuff. Okay, so if it's gone, we got to go this way. Hi, Robin. Okie dokie. I'm just making sure everything's going good. Okay, welcome back to number 4 session. Woohoo! We made it through the day. We made it through the day. Woohoo! This has been a lot of fun. I have really, really enjoyed doing these projects and sharing this catalog. I have to say, I know I keep telling you guys this, but this truly is my favorite catalog yet that they've had. It is just, it's so beautiful, and there's so many wonderful products in there. But guess what I forgot to do last time? I never drew the winner from last time. So we're going to start this session off with the winner from last time. And it is, let's see, Kathy Anthony. Congratulations. Woohoo! Woohoo! If you could please message me your address, I will get you sent out your gift. Yay! Thank you. And let me get the ones from this session in here. We got to remember, I'm going to set it up where I can see it so that I do not forget to do that this time. Okay. And thank you everyone that has ordered. I really appreciate it. If you could go to, make sure if you order online to do the host code QJD BEDDG. And if you're gonna do $150 or more, please do not use the host code. I want to make sure that you get the Stampin' rewards for that. So, well, let's go ahead and get started. And again, I'm going to just do a quick recap. I'll make it fast so we can keep going. Okay, of course, the new catalog we're having it is for the new colors. And aren't they just gorgeous? We have the Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Magenta Madness, I had to think here, Misty, Moonlight, and Just Jade. And I have to tell you, those two are my favorites. And we also, hi Bonnie, thank you for sharing, and thank you for coming. And here are the beautiful designer papers. Now these are 6x6. The other ones are the 12. Most of them are 12x12, but some of our designer series paper is 6x6. Thank you, Penny, for stopping in. I'm glad you came. And I wanted to tell a little bit. Couple classes coming up. I have my designer series paper, not designer series paper. Got that on my brain. My Memories and More is coming up. Let me move the catalog out of the way for a second. you're going to get a whole pack of the paper, the card bases, and the envelopes. Now these fit the Memory and More because the Memory and More are 4 by 6. So these envelopes are 4 1/4 by, the card bases are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 when you fold them in half, which is perfect. So I want to give you a sneak peek at 2 of them. Here is one. I don't know why, but I just love this one. I don't know. I think it's the bright paper. It's got pink. Hello, who doesn't like pink? And it's just cheerful. And then I also have this one. Now, the fun thing about this is there's no stamping. So what we're going to do is we're going to use those card bases and envelopes. And then we're going to use the pack of Memories and More. And guess what? Even when we're done, hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining. You're going to have all of this left over. You could buy another pack of card bases and envelopes, and you could do another 10 cards, because that's what we'll be doing in this class. We will be doing 10 cards, and the cost for this class is, and I believe, I want to say $35, but let me double check so I don't tell you the wrong price, because I would hate to do that. It's $35, and that includes the notes, the card base, and it includes the Memories and More. And I got so busy I cleaned up everything from last time. I put these away, and it will include these, the enamel dots for the ink colors. But to let you know that these are currently unavailable because they have sold out because they're so popular. But once they come back in, I will mail them and send them to you. Oh my gosh, I have a sliding glass door in my craft room, and I'm working, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something go running by. Oh my goodness, it was a chipmunk. If you saw me, I would jump. Oh my goodness. That's the kind of day. But anyway, so you would receive this. Now, if I need to mail you this kit, it will be an additional $8 because that is what I have to pay to mail them. Okay, so I want to go back and also tomorrow is the deadline for my stamp camp. Now, this is new. I've never done one online, so it's going to be fun. But in the stamp camp, I take one stamp set, and this is going to be Happiest of the Birthdays for this month, and we make 6 cards. We do 2 or 3 different designs, and the emphasis is going to be on this stamp set. I'll use different designer series paper, different inks, and different things like that. Because this is online, I am going to be very careful of the colors of inks that I use that I do not use a lot. Like my Creative Folk class that I am having next Friday. That class, all of it was stamped with a black ink. So that way then you guys aren't having to buy 50 million different colors of inks if you don't have the right one, yada, yada, yada. But this is it. And if for that class, it's $15 or free. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining. It's $15 or free with a $25 order. Now, this stamp set is $21. So if you add something for $4, like ink pad, some paper, you can get this class for free, except for the shipping. That will be extra. Okay, so we have that coming up, and the deadline for that class is also tomorrow. Now, I have some door prizes going on here. If you place an order, or if you host a virtual workshop, or for this month of June, or if you now, if you have it in July, it will, it can be in person, but it have to be after the wedding. And then also if you join my team. Now, right now, Stampin' Up! Is having a fabulous sale. You guys have seen all the bundles that we have in our catalog. I've talked about them or I've showed them to you. Well, right now, Stampin' Up! Is having, it's called a starter kit promotion. And I'm telling you that starter kit is the best deal in the catalog. For $99 plus tax, you get shipping free. And who doesn't like free shipping? You will get $125 of product that you get to pick. So whatever you want, whether it be all paper, or ink, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you can get it for $99. And you get to get a bundle, any of the bundles. It doesn't matter if it's a $31.50 bundle for the Posted For You or the Blossoms and Bloom $60 bundle. Whatever one you want, you get that for free, which is so exciting. And you get to be on my Joyful Butterflies team. And we like to have fun on our team. Also, during the month of June, you can earn $25 free of product if you have order $250 or you have a workshop in June of $250 or more, then you will get an extra $25 in free product. How cool is that? So if you have any questions on those promotions, just give me a call. You can call, text, email, message, whatever. Smoke. Write it in the those planes that write it on the in the sky, whatever. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to talk to you about those. Oh, also, before I forget, I'll tell you, let me move this over here so I remember to tell you. Okay, and I want to tell you one more thing. My Stampin' Scrapper Holiday Extravaganza. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. This is coming up on September 26th. It is an all day from 9 to 5 crafting event. Robin and I plan lots of fun things for you. We have 2 sessions in the morning, 2 sessions in the afternoon. Our afternoon sessions are our Christmas time. And we get to eat lunch, have snack. And the best part is, this time we were able, Robin was able to get us a place on a golf course. Woo-hoo! It is beautiful. And we were able to drop our price to $99 this year. Because of that, she got us such a great deal. And we wanted to pass that on to you. Also, if for some reason we cannot have it, we will be sending you everything you need and all your goodies that you get throughout the day. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining and thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. You will get all that, and we will just do it just like we are doing today. I did 4 sessions. We would do 4 sessions, but this is a fun time. If you're on my team, you can register now. If not, if you are a customer of mine, it is June 22nd. You can sign up. Please tell your friends about it. I want to make this even bigger and better than last year. Last year was so much fun. It was great. And can't wait to do it again this year and hope you guys can join us. Again, if you got questions, let me know. And I also have about the holiday extravaganza on my blog. I did a whole blog post about it last week. So you can go there and check out, and it has lots more information. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I had someone in between breaks ask me what the what no means. On my blog post yesterday, I wrote, what? No? Well, if I do daycare in my home, so we're Disney fanatics in our house. So we're always watching Disney, and we got Disney Plus, and there was this little short video, maybe, I don't know, 7-8 minutes long, from Forky from Toy Story 4. And he kept going, I know all of my grandma's friends or aunts or whatever. And the guy goes, why do you know all of them? Because she keeps going, what? No. What? No. So that's a big joke in our family. And I had a lot to tell you about different things that were coming up. So I called it a what no. So that's what the what no means. Hey, you got to have a little fun nowadays, don't you? Hey, you're seeing my cheat sheets. Okay, door prizes. Also, I am having a craft sale on Thursday. From 9 to 3, I am going to be having a craft sale / garage sale. I am getting rid of stamps, inks, punches, dies, paper, designer series paper. I have a bunch of things for sale, embellishments, ribbons. So just come on over and check it out. I am in the Beaver Creek, Ohio area, in case anybody wanted to know that. But message me if you want any more information on that. And I hope you can stop out and say hi to us. Okay. And I think, and make sure you're paying attention throughout the day. I have been saying my favorite product. Well, there was 10 favorite products that I let you know about throughout the day. And if you can either message or email me all 10 of those, you will be put into a drawing for a free stamp set. So just give me a, send me that information, and then I will get you put in the drawing. Okay, I think that's everything I had to tell you about. I want to show you a couple of the things that we made. On my first session, we made this adorable card. It's easy, fast, and adorable. It has the flowers for every season designer series paper. And I don't remember what stamp set we used for that, and I should remember that. Oh my gosh, I put everything away, and I probably didn't put a cheat sheet on this one. No, I did not. But we have that. If you go back to the first one, you can see which one it is. And I will be having all of these projects on my blog over the next few weeks. So, but if you want the information before that, let me know and I will get it to you. The second one we did was with two of my favorite products. It is the peony, or I say peony, or it's peony sweet. And these are the mini paper pumpkin boxes. How cute. And then we made a card to go in it using our little note cards. And then our last one that we used, and I wanted to, this is what I wanted to remind you of. I finally figured out what color. I couldn't figure out, I wrote down the wrong thing. I couldn't figure out what I had used. And all I did was color it with the light pink, Flirty Flamingo, I mean. I used the light, and then I went through and I colored some areas again a second time, and that's how I did my shading on that. So I wanted to let you guys know that's what I ended up doing on that one. Okay, let's finish up our catalog and do one more project. We're going to be doing a masculine project this time because, you know, I don't know about you, but I struggle with masculine cards sometimes, and so I thought it would be a great way to end our day today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to our catalog. We are on page 164. Let me quick take another drink. Okay. This has our Stamparatus, which is, oh, thank you, Tasteful Touches. Thank you. Thank you, Bev. I'm just like, I knew it was a T, but I couldn't think of what the T was. But anyways, but thank you so much, dear. I appreciate keeping me on my toes. This is our Stamparatus, which I love. And actually the stamp set that we're going to be using, the Happiest of Birthdays, this is a great one for the Stamparatus. It is bigger, so sometimes if you don't get it inked up right away, you can just redo it again. But this is a great one to use Stamparatus on. I love the Stamparatus. I do use it quite a bit. Now we have our punches. Woohoo! Everybody knows I love, hi Deanna, I love my punches. And of course, look at the butterflies. Who doesn't love butterflies? So there's, none of those are new. Let's see here. None of them are new in here. I'm looking for the new punches. They're probably in the bundles. Okay, this year what they did is they did the punches that we had last time, and then they did punch bundles. And these are the ones that you can get the stamp set and the punch together, and you save 10% than if you bought them separately. So we have the jar, which I forgot to order, that stamp set. That goes with the sunflower stamp set in the beginning of the catalog. Posted for you. I love that punch. I think it's the outside of it that I really like. The other one new is the Whale Builder. The Tulip was carried over from our mini catalog last time, which I was really excited about because I like that one. And here is, that goes with the fancy phrases. I forgot to show you guys that one because I had used the sentiment out of that on my card last time. But this is the punch. It is a banner to make a tag, and it has the hole right here for the ribbon, and you just slide it in. Now remember, this says it's 2 inches wide, but you want to go just a hair below that 2 inches to make sure that it fits in there perfect. And another, let's see, see, this punch is new too. Let me bring this one up. Oh, it's the next one. This is the lovely U punch. This is where you can do 2 different tags. They're smaller. You can do a 1/2 inch, 3/4, or a 1 inch. And I didn't really go, I did just a smidge. I mean, like barely moved my paper to get it to fit better in here. But again, you don't have to on this one. That one fits pretty good to the measurements. Again, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. Oh my gosh, look at, you can even see my little note. So excited. Okay. Now, we all know that we used to have a die machine that we no longer sell that one. So we've been waiting for Stampin' Up! To come up with their new ones. I knew they were coming up with a new one. I'm on one, I guess we consider a team, I guess, and I'm working with Stampin' Up! A bunch of us work together and we give insight and ideas on new products. So I knew this one was coming up, but I cannot tell you how excited I am about it. This is the mini, and this comes, the width here is about 3.5 inches. We have smaller embossing folders. You know what? I bet I put them away already. I did. That's what I get for cleaning up. But you get the smaller ones, and then you have the normal ones that will fit into the big one. I personally am calling this mini and Big Mama. We're at the Big Mama machine and the mini. Or maybe I need to do kids because I'm kids. But anyway, this is what the little one is. And what I like is they fold up. So here you can see in this picture how they are folded up. It's going to take less room when you can bring it out when you need it. There was a project today on my project. I'm thinking too, oh my gosh, I could use this mini. It'd be so much easier. So I cannot wait to get that one. It is going to be awesome. And however, these will not be available until later this year. Once they become available, I will let you know. So, and then here on the next page is all the different magnetic cutting plate, the base plates. Now, I do know that they come with, like when you get the big machine, it comes with a base plate, a die plate, a cutting plate, and a specialty plate. With the little one, the mini, you get the mini base plate, mini cutting plates, mini embossing plate, and the mini 3D embossing plate. But you can also get these separately too. Okay, so on the next page on 173 is our dies. This one is Fabulous Florals, and that goes with the All Things Fabulous stamp set. Again, if you get them as a bundle and you need to use the bundle number, you will get 10% off of your products. Now, here is Beautiful World Map. And I'm going to just stick this here so I know where I'm at. I want to go back and I'm going to show you this because we're going to create with this. This is what I'm going to use for my last project. We're going to use World of Good Sweet. So I want to quick show you this. This is really a nice one, especially if you know anyone that travels a lot. Bev, I thought of you with this stamp set because of all you traveling, and I know how you love to scrapbook. This would be a perfect one for you. So what I did was, on this one is, here is the stamp set. It is called Beautiful World. Adventure waits. Life's a beautiful journey. Thank you for being a part of mine. You make the world a better place. Congratulations on this new beginning. You could even use that one, congratulations on your new beginning, for someone that is either moving for a new job or even going on to a new chapter in their life. I mean, you could use this for a lot of different things, and it doesn't have to be just for men. It could be for anyone. And here are the dies. Oops, upside down. Here are the dies, and these are really pretty too. And I'm going to show you how to use the self-adhesive sheets with these because they're very delicate, especially this one. It's very thin here. So I'll show you how to do that. And then we also have, this one is called Old World Paper. And see how it looks. Oh, something got on this one. But look how pretty it is. It looks like someone took paper and just crinkled it up and then flattened it out is what it looks like. But it is so pretty. And then also in this set is the antique quarters and slides. Oops. Okay, so here is the antique corners. Aren't those pretty? And then here are the slides. Oh, let me get it. And there they are. They are just so pretty. And I wanted, where did I, oh, here they put the corners right here on this page, on this card right here. And I saw the slides here. That I thought was really cute on a tag to put one of the slides. That was a cute idea. Or even on the going across. That's great for a masculine card. Oh gosh, I didn't realize my hand was out of the, oh, sorry, my hand was out of the screen. Let me go back. Just re-show you this. I apologize that it was out of the screen. Okay, here we go. So you can see those better. And it has a really pretty design on it too. The corner does. Okay, and then we have this beautiful ribbon. This is called Faux Suede. And it really does feel like suede. When I first saw this in the catalog, it was hard to tell, but once I got it and I could feel it and stuff, it really does feel like suede. And like I said, this is just perfect for a masculine card. You could use this ribbon on a masculine card and it's not going to feel, you know, like a girl's card because it has ribbon on it. And then this is the best part. This designer series paper. Oh my goodness, ladies, this is beautiful. And it is brass. And we have brass foil sheets to go on it with it too that are absolutely gorgeous. So this kind of shimmers a little bit. This one, this one, this one, and this one all have the brass on it. And it is so pretty. Now on the card we're making today, we're going to be using this one and the other side of it and this yellow right here and this one. So we're actually going to use 4 of them. Okay, so, and that's everything on that, but we're going to come back to that and let's finish our catalog. So go back to page 175 and we have, this is where we have some of our new bundles. We have Best Years on here, Birds to Come, Many Layered Blossoms. Now, when I'm talking about the bundles too, remember, these are the bundles that you can get for free. Any of the ones that say bundles with dies or bundles with the die bundles or the punch bundles, you can get for free with joining Stampin' Up. And here we have the sunflowers, and this is one of my favorite stamp sets, the sunflowers. We have Forever Flourishing, and I use that quite a bit. And then on the next page, Many Mates bundle. I think this background is really pretty. And I also think that the stamp set, Many Mates, is perfect because it does have a lot of sentiments in it. This would be, die would be also great to use the self-adhesive sheets with it. And I'll show you when we do our project why I think that we just created a card using the Nothing's Better Than. The painted label, Painted Poppies, Ornate Things and Ornate Style was carried over from our mini catalog, which I'm very happy about. So was the Peaceful Moments. Prized Peony, another one of my favorites. That is beautiful. They got Fio tiles. The stitch triangles. I keep looking at that. And I'm not, part of me is like, oh, that would be so cool. And part of me is like, I wonder how much I'd make with that. But then I'm like, oh, I really like that. But I don't know. But yeah, I like that. So you know me, I'll probably end up with it. But I just noticed this card. Now, there are some of my friends that are so good. They know all the pictures. I'm looking at the products. And sometimes I go back and look at the pictures. I don't know how many times I've looked at this. I just saw this card. That is really a cool card. And they used one of the triangles to do that. That is really cute. What a great way to use scraps. That is an awesome card for scraps. I'm going to have to remember that. Oh, another idea. Got to buy another product. Shh. Don't tell Mr. Wonderful. All Dressed Up is still, and you're going to see that was carried over, which I'm excited about. The mini, when it says mini here like that, that means it's going to fit in the new mini die cut and embossing machine. So that means that the dies will fit through. All of the dies will fit through, not just some of them. All of them will, which is great. Let's see here. And then these are more of our dies, which, you know, who doesn't like dies? Lots of different things. Okay, here's our embossing folders. Oh, here's a great picture to show because I put mine all away already. Here is the mini and here is the full size of embossing folders. And so this is a perfect example that you can also use the mini in the big one. So here, see how they have the mini and the big one? You can still use it. I wanted to show you this too. I don't know if you noticed that. I have gone through all my embossing folders and I have embossed this is just a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white cardstock, and that I spilled something on. And I just wrote on the back of it old world paper. And so, but then when I'm working on projects, I can sit here and go, oh, do I like that emboss, that folder? Oh no, maybe I want a different design. And that way I can tell without going through. And what I was doing was, like, say I was using Misty Moonlight. Well, I would emboss it in this one. Oh, I don't like that one. Then I'd take another piece and I'd emboss it in that one. And so then I was, number one, making more work for myself. Number two, I was using paper that I really didn't need to use right then. And so I didn't want to do that. So I came up with that idea. Lots of new ones. We got Dainty Diamonds is new. Dandelion 3D. Robin, I thought of you right away with this one because you love the dandelion stamp set, and that would be really pretty with that. The greenery is new. Hammered metal, it was carried over from last catalog. Little Details, I don't have that one yet. Magnolia was carried over. No, Magnolia was in last year's annual catalog. We have Metal Moments, which I just realized when I was working on projects, this has butterflies in it. You think I'm going to get that one? Yeah. So, of course, I got to add that to my list. My list keeps getting bigger and bigger. Old World Paper is new. Ornate Floral. Seabed 3 is new. Tasteful Textures. Those are all the new ones. On our next section is our Host and Learn. Host and Earn, not learn. And this is where they were talking about having a workshop or a party and how you earn hostess rewards. And I also wanted to tell you about this. This is called, we call it our beginner brochure, but this is great for if you have friends and you want to introduce them to stamping, but they don't really know how to do it yet. This is great because you can go in here and new to stamping, learning the different stampings. These are like this one. You can order all of this with this item number, and you're going to get the stamp set, the block to fit all those stamps. You're going to get the cards and envelopes. You're going to get the little ink stamping spots, which are these. This is the size of a regular one, and then this is the stamp spot. It's called Stampin' Spot. And if you have these, make sure you flip them over because you want that ink on the top of your pad. And then you get a stamping seal. So you get everything you need for one low price. And then before all of this COVID stuff happened, I was going to have a Stamping 101 class. Well, I can do it because, we had to shut down. So after the wedding, I will be getting that back on my calendar to do that. So we can introduce your friends, or even if you're watching me for the first time and not sure about the stamping, just let me know and we can get together and I can show you that. Here's another one of my favorite stamp set, the Xena Zebras. I just think they're so cute. So there's lots of options in there, and that is great for someone that is new to stamping. Now, the stamp sets for host is for when you do host a party, you are able to use your Stampin' Rewards to get these. You can't buy these outright. You just have to get them through hosting a workshop or placing a $150 or more order, and you can order one of those. On the back is about joining and becoming a member of our Stampin' Up community, which I will tell you, I have worked for other direct sales companies, and I have never seen a company where most of the demonstrators, not everyone, most of the demonstrators will be so helpful in helping you figure out things or learn new things. Like when I was learning to do Zoom and streaming it to Facebook for my classes. And I had two demonstrators. One of them is a good friend of mine, but the other one, I have no idea who she is, but she sat on the phone with me for a half hour. I do know she lives in Washington and her name's Linda, for a half hour, and showed me how to do that, which was so nice. And that's the kind of thing that a lot of people do. I just love it. if there's a stamp index, like I didn't remember what stamp it was, or say I wanted to see where Daisy Lane is, I just go to the index, and my pink highlights are the ones that I already own. And then if you need your accessory index, and there it is, and then that's it. And that is our new annual catalog. Whoops, I forgot I switched that. Isn't it beautiful? I just love this catalog. Well, I think it's time for us to make one more project. Are you guys ready? Oh, I just need these two. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to make this card. Whoops, I went to the side again. I'm so used to doing that with my other camera. So this is the card we're going to make. I apologize for going to the side. And I didn't put anything in the inside yet, but so we are going to, okay, so we're going to take our card base. We're going to use 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to score it at 4 1/4. And remember, line up your edges, go down the center, and go over, and you are going to have a perfectly lined up card base. And there you go for that one. And yes, I say there you go a lot. So we're going to start with this one. All of these are papers from the World of Good Specialty Designer Papers. So we're going to use this as our base over this. And if you flip it over, voila, we're going to use that green too. And then we're also going to use this. And if you flip it over, we're going to use that. So we're going to use it both here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my new Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to adhere this one to the top of here. Whoops, let's get it started. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, make sure you guys can still see that. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive on this. Now remember, with the new Stampin' Seal, to just do a light touch, and you want to make sure, how do I know this? Because I did it the first time. Make sure your words are going the right way on your map, not upside down like I did the first time. And so we're going to just line this up. If my head gets in the camera, I apologize. There. And one thing that helps is, see, with the line here, you can kind of see too, to make sure it's lined up. Then we're going to take the green. Oops. And we're going to put our adhesive on this side this time, because we want to use that green to kind of cover up our seam here. And I just put it half and half. And you know what? I put, oops, let me quick grab the adhesive sheets. I accidentally put them away. I was trying to be efficient today, and after each session, I was putting away what I had used. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and adhere this to our card base. Whoops. There. What I did was I just pushed it harder, and then it got going again. But don't push it hard all the time, because then it won't, it doesn't go on as easily than if you just put a really light touch to it. Then your Stampin' Seal goes on. I have to say, I really do like that adhesive. I do like it better than the snail. I didn't think I would, but I do. Okay, so now, oh, this is the inside, so let's go ahead and put that on. And you don't have to go crazy with your adhesive. I just do the outside edges of mine, and you don't have to be right up to the edge. Oh, let me show you this trick, because this is the last one I'm putting on like this. I keep forgetting to show you this today. So to make sure that these are lined up and they're going to be the same distance, you know, so it's straight, what I do is I put it here on the top, and I make sure all three sides are the same. Put your finger on the top and drop it and go like this, and you have a perfectly centered piece, which I love. Because you know me and my OCD, everything has to be lined up. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Now, With this, as you can tell, I don't have the little pieces out of this yet. See how delicate that is? Try to put glue on that, or even glue on this part right here would be pretty difficult and not get it all over. And one thing about with a couple of things I wanted to tell you with when you use foil sheets. Number one is if you try to put this on with glue and glue gets on this, it is going to smear on this and it's not going to look as nice. So that is why I love that the adhesive sheets are back. Number two, when you are cutting foil, because of your plates going between, and sometimes I use my plates until I can no longer use them on my die cutting machines. But sometimes if you do like a long strip of that, you're going to get marks on it. So when you're working with a foil paper, just cut out the size you need for that project. So like for this, I cut out a 2" by 2" piece, and that's it. Even though I wanted to cut 2 of them, I'm not going to do a 2x4 because the other section's going to get marks on it from your cutting plates. So you want to make sure that you just do individually. So I just cut out a circle that's on the die. So what I used was this right here, and I used this one right here and this one. So here's my circle. Now, one thing too is, I don't know if you can tell in the back, like there's a seam here and a seam here because I use my little pieces up of my adhesive sheets. I put them together and still use them. You just have to peel them off 3 times, which really they don't come off. They come off pretty easy. See, where's my little bucket here so I can put all the things in. Do you guys have a little bucket like this? I have a little bucket here that for anything little I can put on here. I just keep it here, and now I don't have to put it in my big garbage can each time. Okay, whoops. I got that out, but I wanted to take off this side first. I keep getting... Okay, now remember I told you they come off real easy? It's going to make a liar out of me, and it's going to say, oh, no, I'm not. There we go. So when you pull this out, see how it's pulling out the little pieces too, which is really nice. Okay, this one started over here. There we go. So then what you're going to do is you're going to punch out. This is one thing nice about nails. Or you can use your, take your pick tool and punch them out. Oops, that needs to come out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this. And yes, it's very sticky on the back. But we're going to take this and we're going to, whoops, we are going to put that on our circle. Now, you're going to have a little bit around your, bring it up here. You're going to have a little black all the way around. It's not going to go perfectly. They're not going to match up perfect, and there is a reason for that. Now, I'm going to bring in my silicone mat because the back of this is going to get, all of this is going to be sticky on my stand, and I don't want it on my paper. So I'm going to just lay that there. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to get my paper. Now, you really want, and I didn't think of this well until after I cut it and put this on, you really only needed to put the self-adhesive sheets on this section of the die because this is going to be up, because I used dimensionals on mine. So, and you could have used dimensionals on the bottom. So that is one way to save some adhesive sheets, to use that another time. And see how it just peels off? Again, see, you can tell I used 2 pieces here because I love to do that. Okay, so now, little trick I learned from doing my first one. You want to take this piece right here and you want to line it up with this right here, that center line. Now, I did not put this down tight until I had it exactly where I wanted it. Oops. I'm trying to do this and not get my head in the camera. So if you see my hair, I apologize. And see, that sticks to you too because it is on there. Oops, come here. I don't think I have that over far enough. There we go. And you just go around the edge. Oh, I did. It's like, what is that? But I do. And you find little gold brass pieces everywhere. Now this is where I'm going to come in with my take your pick. I'm going to use this to help guide it to where I want it. Oh, maybe I can use my nails better. Oh, I did not put that in the center. That's why it's not lining up. Okay, okay, it's going to stay there because the black is starting to rip off. Okay, hold on. Come on. Get on there. Okay. There we go. I promise I did not have this big a, there we go. Because I'm doing it on camera, it's going to do that to me. Now, when I pulled that up, I did pull it apart a little bit, but I'm going to show you how to fix that too. There we go. Okay, so see how the black came apart a little bit? So that's what I'm going to do. This is when you got to be real careful, and I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here because I want just a tiny bit. I don't want a whole bunch. Then I'm going to take my tip, because it's tiny. I'm going to take the tip of this, and I'm going to put it on there. And so I'm spreading it on there so it's not going to get on my gold, or my brass, I mean. I keep wanting to call this gold, but it's brass. And so I can get it glue on there. Whoops, can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm just using this to paint. Basically, I'm using it as a paintbrush. And then I can go ahead and put this down, and it's not going to spread all over my brass sheet. There we go. And there we go. Yay! Line up here for me. Like I said, I did not do this the first time, but because I'm on camera, it's going to do it, and I'm going to, there. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to take a wipe, and I'm going to clean this off. I always have baby wipes in my Stampin' Studio. I use them more than, but if I'm stamping a lot, then I'll use my simple chamois. But if just a little bit, but if I'm going to be doing things like that, I always get my wipes out. And I have learned over the years that Costco brand is the best brand of wipes to use. It does not put lint on our projects, on our stamps. Okay, so we're going to use dimensionals. Whoops, I put that away. I need that. And on this one, I just put the big right here. Right there. Okay, and then I put a little one down here. Oops. So, I mean, I wouldn't really have needed to put the adhesive on the bottom. Now, if you're going to put this flat on your project, then yes. But if you're going to pop it like I did, you don't need to do that. Where did I do the lid? Oh, it's right in front of me, Joyce. Okay, take this off. My hands are cold. They're starting to turn dark pink. Okay, so now we're going to take our card base. We're going to put it on. And I just did it at an angle, something different. I like to do things a little bit different. There we go. Okay, now this one I did the adventure weights, and then I punched it out with this punch, and I do not remember the name of that punch. Oh, someone had asked about where I got my labels for my catalog. I get my labels every year from Connie Stewart. I think this year, she usually did it free, but this year she charged, I think I paid $5 for them. To me, it was definitely worth it because she does all the work for you. And then you cut these out. We did with labels, and I'll show you which label we used. I want to find out the name of that punch because it's bugging me. Tailor Tag Punch is what I used. And for the dies for this, I used the nestled. This is else. I use the, where are they? Stitch Nestled. I used the tiniest one. Is what I used for my tags, for my catalog. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this, and then we're gonna go put on dimensional on the back. Oops. And I stamped this with the Memento ink, and I stamped it right onto the Designer Series paper, which is the opposite side of this is what I used. I just kind of put it here. And again, what's nice is it has 2 points, all these lines, and you can perfectly line it up like that. And there you go. And that is our masculine card for the day. Well, I hope you guys, oh, hold on, drawing. I got to do the drawing or I'm going to forget. Oh my goodness, Joyce can't do this again. Okay, drawing. Woohoo! Thank you for everyone that participated in my questions. That was fun to hear, which all of you liked. And whoops, I dropped it. Kay's cards. Congratulations. Woo! Okay. I think that's everything. I can't think of anything else. Remember, if you want to order, to please order on here. What you call it? You could see me draw Melissa's. I put that back because I was trying to, Melissa had already won once. So I did put that back in so that another person could win. So that's when I went, oops, and that's why. But congratulations, everyone, on joining me today. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day. And thank you again for joining me. And you, if you have any questions or you want to place an order, join my team, please let me know. And it was so much fun today. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And there you go. Bye-bye. Love you guys.